Okay, I heard something behind my van. Now I'm seeing this person walking away from it. I think they just put their foot on my van. I nudged it. And look at that. Fresh fucking nudge right there. Alright, now what this is, when I record that somebody has nudged my vehicle there with their foot, what they're trying to do is they're trying to make it seem like somebody's trying to do something to my van to keep me on the alert and extra vigilant and super vigilant when I'm trying to relax. So I'm having some downtime, I'm playing some video games, and some asshole comes up to my van and nudges it with his foot and then runs back onto the fucking sidewalk and starts walking away normally. See, it's little psychological warfare techniques like this that show me I'm being professionally gang-stalked, but then they go and leave evidence for me to trace like this, for me to be able to say, hey, you came and nudged my van. You've stolen my fucking gas. You fucked with my fucking shit a number of times. Now, what they're doing here is completely illegal. It's called harassment. It's called stalking, and it's called causing undue harm and distress is what it's doing. Now, these guys are trying to keep me super vigilant and keep me on edge and everything so that eventually I go over the edge. And the fact is that all they're doing is just giving me more evidence to hang them with. I don't know if you can see this or not, but they chopped down all the branches off these trees so that the light from the road would be visible in this place. Look at this. This is the military's doing. This is supposedly still military land. Last time I was here, all that was totally covered up. And so was all that over there. And this was a nice place not to get high beamed with the road. Now, what I'm doing here is, over there is where I usually park. In that park right there. You can see I'm beside the pizza joint now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch. And I'm gonna film the vehicles going by that road. And you're gonna see that while I'm parked here, not a car is gonna go down that road. They're all just gonna be driving by, trying to high beam me. Now this is very weird because, I mean, you can see they haven't even cleared the branches here yet. And yeah, like this tree was just done today. So obviously they're trying to make it so that I have to endure wherever I am. But tonight we're going to do 2 hours of experiment because it's dusk. You can see. Normally this is about the time between now and 11 o'clock is when we see those assholes high beaming me, coming around on the park. Isn't it funny? I start filming and nobody's coming by. Now I say something and there's flags out here flapping. Well, it's been like a full minute and a half, almost 2 minutes, and there's been no traffic. This is unusual for me. For everybody else living around here, this is normal. For me, this isn't normal. I always have a car coming by every 30 seconds. So the minute I do another stalking experiment, there's absolutely no traffic. Goes to prove how I'm being stalked all the rest of the time. Oh, look at that. The minute I say something. I don't recognize that vehicle. A little quiet. See how inside. It was highly. Wow. I actually get unusual. The no vehicle. Look at that. The minute I say something. Oh, we can't let him be feeling relieved. Now that red car normally comes in and stalks me in the park. Did they turn in? No. They just kept on going. Huh. Alright. There's that little shitty ass blue car that normally turns in and stalks me. Are they turning in? No, they're not. Do you see a pattern here emerging? I certainly do. I've seen 2 vehicles that normally turn into that park to stalk me, and both of them just drove on by. Did not drive into the fucking road of the park unless I'm there. Over there is where I normally park. Across the street here. There's nobody driving up and down those roads right now. There's nobody driving up and down these roads right now. Seems like they know I'm doing a stalking experiment and are leaving a wide path to show me what the place normally looks like when there aren't gangstalkers everywhere. They don't normally turn down that road anyway. I think they're the neighbors from a couple blocks down. But that's been the first car in like 3.5, 4 minutes. Maybe even 5. Alright. Observe. See, they've been told to do this so that I can get it on film. You have to. You have to show it's part of the normal. Hey. This isn't normal. He was signaling someone. That's a Mustang. Now there's somebody over there sitting on their patio watching me and talking on their phone. Obviously, they're the lookout. Just want to show you how fucking quiet it is. Again. You got somebody way off in the back there. So they went around on the regular paths instead of going through the park. Look at him signal. I've never seen that little shitbox come around before. Why are they doing it now? Look at that follow-up. Follow-up was to make sure that I had good light to record what's going down. As one guy's going through the park. Look at this. They're turning up the straight one. These guys didn't have to use that road at all. I think somebody gave the orders to halt, and then somebody said, oh no, do the normal gangstalking procedure for the park. That way, he can't record anything except for what we normally do to him in the park. Because, I mean, that long break in traffic, highly unusual. It is extremely quiet tonight. Another 2-minute check. And still quiet. That's Ed. That's pretty slow. Wow. Suddenly, what? 3 cars in a row? 4 cars in a row. Ooh. This is the first time I've seen 4 cars in a row since I parked here. 5, 6 cars. Wow, holy shit. What, did they just have a fucking gangstalker meeting or something? It must have. Alright, here we have another person using the back straight roads of the park that I normally park at. See? That's intelligent. Holy shit, another fucking car. Holy cow. Huh. Any more? Whoa. Wow. That's an eventful 3 minutes. Well, 2.5. And it's they must have just had a gangstalker meeting. I mean, like, less than a minute later, we got another vehicle. Two more vehicles. This is fucking amazing. So it's 10 after 10. 3 vehicles. They must have had a gangstalker meeting is what I'm thinking. Yep. Okay, another 2-minute mark. Roads have been completely quiet. So we saw that surge of traffic. Now it's quiet again. By the way, I just want to mention, with that surge of traffic, we saw the very first car in that surge of traffic go into the park, and all the rest of them drive past. Alright, this guy's fucking creeping. Look at this. Fucking creeper. How slow do you have to go? This is right after I said it's all been quiet. Okay, it is now 10:17. We can see it's still quiet. It's never this quiet. What the fuck is going on? Alright, it's 10:22 and it's still quiet. This is the most quiet I've ever had in the last 2 years. Well, maybe not. A couple times when I was out camping last year, I got some quiet like this. But I mean, I'm around people. That's quiet. Okay, it's 10:30. And I don't see anyone around. Do you? Oh shit, look at that. I say something and somebody comes by. This is the first person I've seen in 20 minutes. What the fuck is that blue light? That's really weird. I don't know where that light's coming from. The road? But it's right beside the street light, which is above all the houses. Like, that's up in the trees. Yeah, no, it's there. Is that a reflection in the window? It is. Look at that. That's a reflection in the window. Oh, it's a reflection of this. Look at that. Another car. Holy shit. And a truck. No, neither one of them are going down into the park. I want to note, we've seen 2 vehicles go through that park tonight. That's it. We've seen hardly anybody around. And all of a sudden, when I start recording, a whole bunch of vehicles come by. This is fucking crazy. Tell me I'm not being gangstalked. Okay, at that bench that I just took a picture of, there was a dude sitting there just now. He came out from behind the trees and he sat down, and I pulled my camera out and he fucking started walking away underneath that light. I got pictures of that. And he walked around the other side, and then he walked behind my van down the road, coughing and smoking a cigarette. Well, he did, because I was taking pictures of him, because my phone's running out of memory, so I gotta do some memory stuff. But okay, so it's 11 o'clock. We saw that creeper dude a little while ago. As it turns out, he walked around the block and went over to those houses there. He lives in one of those little single shot deals. anyways, again, you can see it's quiet. It's like all my gangstalkers just suddenly vanished. And I've just got normal people doing normal things around me all of a sudden. I'm going to call the experiment over. Because in 2 hours, we saw 2 vehicles. And normally we have like 5 or 6, maybe even 8 passes in 2 hours when I'm parked over at the park there. So I think my point is well made. This is the time that I'm parked there. This is the time that they're always coming by and annoying me. And all we saw was 2 local residents go down there. The light brown little shit box car that I saw in previous videos after thinking about it. And the other one. So, not the red car, not the 2 black trucks, not the van, not the SUV, and not the station wagon. Because those are regulars that stalk me when I'm in that park, and I haven't seen any of them tonight. So, experiment over. We know who the stalkers are versus the local neighborhoods. Alright, we've got... That looked like one of those military police vehicles. What you doing there? What you doing? I just heard a car door close over here. It's probably from across the street.